Ladies and gentlemen, you have here Gary Gensler. He had delivered the first keynote address at the first annual Blockchain FinTech and the Law Conference at Harvard Law School. He also serves as a chair of the Commodity Futures Trading Commission's CFTC from 2009 to 2014 and worked as a CFO for Hillary Clinton's 2016 presidential campaign. We have a tweet here from Stephen Bull from the Theta. Gary Gensler, SEC chair nominee. You might want to take a listen.
Have a little bit different way that they've broken into this space. Plaid, which we've chatted a little bit about. Plaid is in this space because they came in through open APIs and facilitating the software in the system. Ripple is a cryptocurrency type company. 197 is in India. It's really, I could even have put that in the big tech because they started, I think, Paytm. Nubank addressed it a little bit from being a challenger bank, and we're going to be talking about that in a couple of lectures. Toast picks a sector, and they really dominate the restaurant sector. But they initially were getting into payments because they were into tablets. So each has a bit of a different story, and that sort of sets the stage. I'm going to skip over that Bitcoin and all of these payment tokens are out there and talk about the goals they're trying to do. The goals they're trying to do are the same things: addressing pain points, extending settlement to 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and lowering costs.
Are you ready for this integration?
But we should not be fighting that digitization because, if we fight it, it will go around us.
What is going on, Blockchain Monkeys? Eagle here, and I'd like to thank you for coming to my jungle. Now, first of all, I am no financial advisor whatsoever, nor am I a professional in blockchain technology. But there is one thing that I absolutely will do, and that's going to be my opinion. So today we are going to talk about Stellar XLM and the breaking news that I just got in from Trust in Yourself. We have here Lightnet to handle 50 billion in transactions by 2022. XLM is the bridge asset. Huge news, XLM. Lightnet expands payout services across Southeast Asia through collaboration with MoneyGram. Are you seeing this? He sent me an article earlier. I believe it was a Forbes article explaining a little bit about the deal. Here we go. Lightnet targets moving 50 billion of international payments annually on the Stellar blockchain network by 2022. So we're going to go over there and check that out. Let's see exactly what they're saying here. Okay. Lightnet expands payout services across Southeast Asia through collaboration with MoneyGram. The Singapore headquartered fintech company today launched a collaboration with MoneyGram International, a global leader in cross-border P2P. If you think this space ain't going nowhere, what are you smoking? Like, what did you put inside that spliff? Come on, payments and money transfer. The successful integration and implementation of Lightnet's technology with MoneyGram's money transfer services provides customers with a wide selection of payout services across Southeast Asia. They ain't playing no games here, folks. They are not playing no games. This collaboration centers around BridgeNet, Lightnet's first layer solution, which connects money transfer operators, MTOs, to MoneyGram, money transfer services. BridgeNet creates true interoperability between existing banking rails and non-bank agent networks, while bridging the gap between different entities, thereby enabling companies to deliver excellent services to their users. It is happening. Okay, so wanted to bring that to your attention. Also, shout out to Crypto Airy over here talking about the Gala Games, which I did FOMO a little bit last night after doing a little bit of research. Now I get to really dig in and do some thorough research and what they're doing behind the scenes. And now they're integrating with the Flare network. My hyperactive informational FOMO disorder kicked in and I could not handle myself. Let's take a listen here.
Into is that with the NFTs that look like they're going to come by way of integrating with the Flare networks, I was just assuming, and maybe I'm assuming wrong, that those non-fungible tokens are going to be related to some of the products that are in the game. Is that right?
So I will leave this interview video in the description below, but check it out as they delve deep in what's going on with the Gala Games. And I got this sent over from IG. This is Gala Games partners with Flare Networks and Bitrue to incentivize new gamers. So it just caused me to keep on digging and keep on researching and looking into these projects. You have to know at least a little bit about the gaming industry and know to know that this is exactly where we're going. This is exactly how they're going to want to interact and pay for things online. You talk about these NFTs, you better wake up because the youth is going to take a hold of this. This is epic. So shout out to Crypto Area for doing that interview. I will leave that link in the description below so you can go check that out. And here we have XRP Crypto Wolf. He says here, French officials wants to change how Europe regulates crypto and blockchain. The official argued that financial supervisors must take a new approach in regulating blockchain-based financial instruments due to massive growth in the market. It's just because you have no way of stopping this thing. This is global, okay? This is global and nothing can get in the way of what's happening, folks. If you are new to this space, you better get educated on what's going down here, okay? Come on out. I wanted to show you this little article here from Judy Sheldon. She says, money is edging closer toward its biggest reinvention in centuries. It already has, Judy. It already has, and we know it because we're blockchain monkeys, okay? As central banks start to embrace the creation of digital currency, it's happening, whether you like it or not. Okay, before I let you go, I want to hit you with Julie chat. She has on here MicroStrategy Sailor. Take a listen to this. She says, when companies like Amazon plugged into the internet, people didn't say, are you internet or retail ready? Michael Saylor and CEO MicroStrategy discussed buying Bitcoin and his dual biz strategy and why all firms need to be smart about their holdings in 2021. Take a listen.
But what about the risk profile of Bitcoin? I mean, if you're talking about treasury departments for these corporates, and Tesla perhaps is a separate issue, traditionally what they'd invest in is short-term instruments, hold it in cash because they want to preserve capital.
You know, the world before March of 2020 was a different world where we had low monetary expansion and high interest rates. And the world for the next 8 to 10 years looks like a world where we're going to have low interest rates, high monetary inflation. And it's nearly certain that cash on the balance sheet is going to lose 75 to 80% of its shareholder value. And so switching it out to a digital asset like Bitcoin, which has been going up more than 200% a year on average for the past decade, it might be short-term, a little bit volatile, and certainly it's new, it's a paradigm shift. But if you're looking out for the long-term interest of your shareholders, I think they would prefer that you double their money every 6 months than lose 75% of their money with a guarantee over the next 8 years.
Like, comment, and subscribe, and we will all see each other on the moon.
Cause it's the standard in this bitch. XRP. I went to YouTube University, and now they mocking me with no degree. We saying by the swift, keep it walking, respecting elders in these bushes. Bitcoin is talking.